Huh? Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today and with Booker T. And today on Power or Might, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Collision or Hit. Yesterday on Collision or Hit, we end up seeing Elena, you know, a song, Elena Sane, or a song, have her bind with Aleister Black, who formerly had his bind with Wonder Woman, but that seemed to have come to an end. But now he seems to have picked someone else, to start having a bind with, Jonathan Coachman says. Yep, that seems to be true, Mike today says. Aleister Black hasn't really seemed to learn anything because now he's starting something with Elena Scene, and she's a bloodsucker for soul, one of the oldest bloodsuckers with a soul, but that doesn't mean nothing to Aleister Black, who likes to go around picking fights with folks. Hey, Booker T said, it was that mindset that Aleister Black had, that led him do great things, not only in WWE, but also in AEW too. Even though at the end of the day, the only thing he ever won was only thing he ever won was the WWE NXT heavyweight winnings, which he beat Andrade Cien for, but then lost to Tommaso Ciampa. Booker T says, hey, but he has gone on, to do great things. Booker T said, everyone wants to know why did I pick a fight with Elena Asin, or Asan, or however you say that. It's smooth, because I know that I can beat her. I know that I can take down the oldest bloodsucker with a soul, that there is. And so she got lucky. Well, she got you lucky yesterday on Collision or Hit. But this time, she will not get lucky this time, because this time I will have her beat. That will happen. So I want her to come out here now. Since at the end of the day I can show, that I can beat her. Oh, here we go again. You and your bullshit, Aleister Black. I mean, do you truly think that I am flattened of you? And as you say, I've been a bloodsucker for years, since 31,000 or so BL, and I got my soul back in 2005 YL. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. The way that it looks like for me, Elena said, the way it looks like for me is I'm not in the bloody mood to deal with you. Alright? I beat you, and that should be enough. You think that'll be enough? Are you saying that I cannot dust you? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that I cannot dust you? Is that what you're saying? No. I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. Well, I can beat you. And maybe I'll get lucky, and then I'll dust you. And Elena, you know that I can smoothly go to war against Angel, Spike, Lustant, Nick Knight, Nick St. Jones, Celine, Sandy Blake, Count Nightwing, Prince Olaf, and Edward Collins. Oh, you could go to war against all the known bloodsuckers with a soul, right? But let me tell you something. You know, at the end of the day, I don't even think you're even going to make it past me to even go to war with the rest of them. You wanna bet that I can't beat you? Yeah, I could bet that you can't beat me. Come on, let's have a fight. Bring a fight lord in the ring. And then I'll show that I can beat you. Well, we'll have to see, Jonathan Coachman says, if Elena, will be good enough to beat Aleister Black again. I mean, she did before, but some would say she did it because she had luck on her side. Some would say she did it because some would say because she had luck on her side. Ding. Well, Jonathan Coachman says Aleister Black comes and just knocked Elena right down with that kick, and then he just slammed her down. Then he just close rode her down, and then a body slam on Elena. And so far, things do not look good for the bloodsucker of a soul, Jonathan Coachman says. No, they don't. No, they don't, Mike Today says. But Elena is not out. Elena can get back into this, She has she can do this. She has all the skills of being a bloodsucker. Aleister Black, just hit his foot right off the ring steeple, Mike Today says. It's opening, a body slam from Elena, Jonathan Coachman says. Booker T says Elena has to get that upper hand. Elena has to keep up with that upper hand, Booker T says. And I know that every time they seek to start the saga up again on Half Flyer, they did about 6 times already, and things never went the way they wanted to go, Booker T says. Well, they're writing it in the book, and they're doing a little writing on it in Half Flyer, and who knows, they need to come up with something good. Jonathan Coachman says, and now, Elena is just, don't say she's going to bring, and a might slam, or more like the Blade's Edge, Jonathan Coachman says. Mike Today said the might slam, the Blade's Edge, whatever it is, whatever the hold is, whatever that hold is, Elena seemed to have the upper hand, on Aleister Black. But would that be enough to put him away? 1, 2, and only a kick out. So no, it wasn't enough. I told you, Booker T says, Elena has to do a lot more than that to beat Aleister Black, Booker T says. And now Elena comes through, and Aleister Black, just kicked her right in the head. And it looks like this match is over here. Yeah, Booker T says you could reckon till the cows come home. She's out. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner, Elena. Here is your winner, Aleister Black. So Aleister Black has beat Elena Singh here today on Powerrr Might, Jonathan Coachman says. So the war between Elena Hassan and Aleister Black is still going on. Well, it seems he got a win over the Blacklander bloodsucker with a soul, but getting a win isn't fully beating someone or overtaking them, Mike today says. Booker T said it's a start. Aleister Black has now seeked someone he knows he can beat, and that's Elena Scene. You know, Blacklander, bloodsucker with a soul. Ain't that gonna be great? Alright, we'll take it away now, Bob Walk. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike today. I'm going to be talking with Aleister Black here today on Power or Might. So, Aleister Black, it seems you got your win over Elena Hassan here today on Power and Might. It looks that way, Bob Walk, and it is that way. I did get that win over her. She wanted to pick a fight with me, and I beat her. She beat me once, and I beat her. But it takes more than getting wins to win a war. And I think this war between the two of us is going to prolong for some time. Well, you are aware of Elena Scene and how she, at the end of the day, ends up overtaking and beating anyone that she goes to war with. Yeah, I'm quite aware of that. I have read the books. Alright, Bob Walk. I have also read all of the sagas that were written on Copilot or Half-Flyer before they were all canned. So I'm quite aware of all that. But if Elena thinks that she can win this war against me, since she's a bloodsucker with a soul, think again. Because she will not win this war against me. Well, that's my talk with Aleister Black. Back to you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike today. Whoa! Looks like Bob walks out. Well, thank you, Bob Walk, for talking with Aleister Black here today on Power and Might. And that's all the time we got here for Power and Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, from Mike Today and Booker T, we hope you like Power and Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Moon Night Raw.